That's
Let's
the
talk
end of
about
that.
this, fan. Speaking of God, I had watched a documentary a while ago, like years and years ago, and this documentary exposed a lot of things. It exposed the 9/11 conspiracy. It exposed how Christianity and religion is completely false, and it gave such solid proof. It exposed a lot of stuff. RFID, we did an episode on that. And here's the bottom line, man. When it talks about religion, it basically shows how
We've already
Jesus.
talked about religion, you know?
I didn't break it down like this. You
No,
got to
I
tell
gotta
me.
hear you.
I
No,
want
I
to hear
gotta.
your opinion on this shit.
All right,
So
tell
credit
me.
to Paul. I think his name's Paul. I don't know his name. I'm
Paul
sorry, but
G. Paul
Paul.
G.
I think it is.
We'll
I don't
call
know.
him
Who
that.
knows? Sorry, it's Paul something. But he exposed how Jesus is completely fake and it's based on the story of Horus and it's Egyptian. And there's all these religions. Horus is the sun god and Jesus is essentially an allegory for the sun. It's all pagan. So when you look at a cross, the cross is said to be Christian, but really what a cross is pagan ideology of the zodiac. There's 12 zodiacs that the sun is followed by 12 months. That's why there's 12 months. The sun is God's son, which is an allegory for Horus, is followed by the 12 signs of the zodiac, the 12 disciples. There's 12s everywhere. There's multiple ages or eons. Right now we're in the age of Pisces, which is the fish age, which exactly started the day Jesus was supposedly born. Jesus was found by a star in the east. It's all astrology. A star in the east, the three kings. The three kings is known as a constellation, and the three kings is in the east. And Horus basically followed him. It's all stars, and we're in the age of Pisces, and next will be in the age of Aquarius. But it's all ripped off of Horus, the
Now,
resurrection.
what is this
Because here's the
control?
thing: the
What are
sun.
these ages control? Do they
It's a
predict the
sun. It's a
future?
sun god. It's a
Do
sun god.
do these sun gods predict the future? Do we know the future through the sun god religion?
Yes. No. The
Do-
sun is God. The sun is God.
Tell me this. What is the
Why don't
age of
people worship the
What is
sun?
the age of Aquarius?
Let me tell you. First, let me preface this. People should worship the sun more. The sun is our God. It gives us life. It gives us
New
nutrients.
energy. You gotta embrace and get as much sun as you can.
I'll break this down into very simple terms. The sun, back in the days, man, like the early Egyptian days, these people weren't stupid. They knew what the sun did. They knew it gave them life, and they knew when darkness rise, the darkness would give them death and coldness and winters and all that shit. Okay, so they like to make up stories. So they broke this down in allegorical terms. So they personified the sun as Horus, okay, the sun god, and then his opponent was Set, which was the night god. That's where the whole story of good versus evil comes from. It's night versus day, the sun versus the dark, Set versus Horus. So what happened? There's 12. Sorry, there's 12 signs of the zodiac based on the 12. I don't remember what the 12 exactly is. The 12 ages they say. I don't know what that represents. The 12 months or maybe something like that. So we are in the age of Pisces right now, which is the fish, which is Jesus's birth, and it says specifically in the Bible that I
That's
will be
nothing to
with.
do with Jesus' birth,
Yes,
though.
it does. Yes, no, no, no. It's like a simple. It follows the same story because the birth of the sun. They don't celebrate the.
Yeah, but that's bullshit, though. So Jesus is fake.
Yeah. So the birth of the
It's all
sun.
fake. It's all
The,
fake. It's all
the
based.
birth.
It's
The
all a
birth.
story based off the sun, is what you're telling me.
Dude, you know what? You don't know why Jesus resurrects on Easter? Because that's the spring equinox when spring comes and
Oh, you're right.
the
You're
sun
right. It's
starts
all
to
bullshit.
overtake the winter
See,
time.
I
That's
could
the
have told you it's all.
resurrection of the sun.
So what does the sun god
Easter.
control? So the sun god would mean there's no afterlife, or maybe there's afterlife on Earth.
And there's no afterlife when it comes to Jesus's afterlife, whatever he was preaching. He never existed. There's no historical
Jesus
proof of
is a
this.
fake guy, even though he has a tomb that you can visit.
In the year 2150, we will enter into the new age called the age of Aquarius. And Jesus said this in the Bible, or Jesus said this in the Bible. He basically said, enter with me, I'll be with you to the end of the eon, where there'll be a man holding a pitcher of water who will greet you. Eon means age. So at the end of the Pisces age, there's going to be a man with a pitcher of water. The pitcher of water is Aquarius. That's how he's exactly depicted, holding a pitcher of water. In 2150, we will be with him. Will that be the end of times? I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm saying,
2150, you're saying?
and all these religions follow the
Wait,
same story.
that's how long it will be till the age of Aquarius?
Age of Aquarius. It's like 2,000 years, 2150 years. And we
Oh, I
went from
thought it was soon.
zero to 2150. No, that's far
So
away.
we won't even make it there.
Yeah, we will. With Elon's new tech, we'll live forever.
Dude, I'd love to see what happens during the age of Aquarius. Like,
Nothing happens. It's all story. It's
I
all a
would
story.
wonder if maybe it's the end of the world, because that would mean that you're telling me Jesus wrote, or in this story he wrote, that they will be with us to the age of Aquarius. Maybe
He
it's
said
another
that.
ice. Maybe it's another ice age.
No, what it is nothing. It's a fake story.
Darkness, all darkness, no more sun.
Well, Jesus never said this because he didn't exist.
Well, someone said this, and it's all darkness, no more sun, probably.
Right.
Oh God,
There's no more sun. No. That's
Probably.
not what's going to happen. The sun will always exist. Dude, sun is our God, man. Think about it. He gives us everything we need. He gives us food. He gives us shelter. He gives us life. He gives us warmth. He gives us comfort. And then as soon as the sun goes away, bye-bye. You can't grow crops on the fucking outdoor in the nighttime. They don't grow. You need sunlight, man. Humans couldn't grow. We need the sun.
You're right. We'd be fucked without the
All
sun.
the orbits rotate around the sun.
You say to all the people who live in Alaska where there's no sun half the year.
Sucks for them. They should fucking they're one of Set. They're against Horus, I'd say. And first of all, why does the Bible only talk about like it doesn't bring up America at all? You'd think God would know about it, that there was people there or some shit, like it would be a place. It only talks about like the Muslim areas, right? Because that's all these motherfuckers lived in. They didn't even know America existed. So how could God come out and say, "Oh, we're just gonna ignore Americans"? I know they probably didn't exist, but then where did the natives come from?
God's fake, you know that.
No, he's real, man. He's real in a different way.
Yeah, the sun god, but not the.
No, the sun is not our God. There's another one.
You just told me that it was.
Yeah, but there might be a God above the sun who created the sun.
Well, that might be an alien. That might be some sort of alien or other species maybe that created us.
Dude, the sun is our God. You know why aliens haven't visited us yet? People have wondered this question. You want to know the answer?
I heard this answer the other day.
I told you.
Maybe answer it again.
All right, here's the answer, and then I'm gonna let you talk because I've been talking for a while. So
No, I already.
I want to hear. I want to hear all your thoughts. Well, dude, this is why aliens haven't visited us. If you see a star far away, it's likely already dead. Well, why is that? Because it takes light a very long time to get to the Earth. We compute that in light years, is what we call it. So, also, if you fly to a different planet at that time, the light years, if we were to go to that star and look down at the Earth was 8,000 years in the past, right? So these aliens, they're far away, okay? But they don't even know we're here because they're so far. They're in the past, dude. We don't. They're in the future. We don't exist to them yet.
We're millions of time frame. We're not in their time frame.
We're not in the time frame, and we live such a short time. Like
yeah, no, I believe that. Have you ever seen Interstellar?
No.
You got to watch the movie, bro. It's all about the time frames.
Yeah,
it's wild. It's wild. She gets stuck. She gets stuck in between all the time frames and has to find her way back to the time frame that she was in.
So it goes one or two ways. Either we don't exist to the aliens yet because it was millions of years ago, or
aliens are dead,
or we're already gone.
You think we could be past them?
Well, by the time it would take them to get here, because it's so many light years away. Yeah.
I think that's bullshit. We need to find some technology to get us there quick, like instant light year speed, you know?
There's no way to get to light fucking speed, man. No way. It's so fast. I saw a video on YouTube like displaying how fast it is. It completes a trip around the Earth in like a fucking, not even a snap of the finger. You can't even, like, how are we going to go that fast? Yeah.
Speed of light?
Yes. It's so fast. I got a question for you.
Well, can we get close to it at least?
Fuck no, dude. That's impossible.
So you're saying we're fucked?
No, we're not fucked.
We can't get it down from light years away.
No, we can't get to light years. We can't do any of that. But what we can do is this. Let me ask you a question, dude. I want to hear your opinion. I want to hear your opinion on this. So let's say you were trapped in, not even trapped, but like you're in a very dark room, and the room is infinitely long. Okay, eventually there's a wall. Okay, at the end of the infinity, or maybe there's no wall. So you have a laser pointer, completely dark. You shine the laser pointer forward. Does the laser just keep going for infinity? Or at one point, does it die down?
It'll die down if there's a wall.
But that's light, dude.
It'll hit a wall. No, it'll hit a wall.
There's no wall. There's no wall.
Well, if there's no wall, then yeah, I guess we'll just keep going.
It will just keep going. ChatGPT would know that. Let me tell you right now. That AI would.
What happens when it's in the sky? Does it just keep going?
Yeah, I guess it just goes forever.
You see it in the sky.
You don't see it, but it keeps going.
Wow.
I guess, right? Maybe at one point it died, but it goes the speed of light, so it just fucking.
A laser?
Yeah.
I guess you're right. It doesn't seem that fast when you're doing it, though.
Dude, it's instantaneous, bro. Full episodes of A Great Podcast on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you want them. Thank you for watching this segment. Segments are posted here. You want the full episode, click our link down below. Takes you to Apple, Spotify, wherever you want. Thank you for listening.